The impact of COVID-19 of the learning activities of Regina Pacis Bajava High School students. Introduce my full name, Johannes Gualbertus Pumameo, class 11 for SOS. Forward, good the loving Father in heaven and our merciful people, thank you very much for your preference because you still give fresh breath and health so that I can finish this article. The title of this article, The Impact of COVID-19 on the Learning Activities Regina Pacis Bajava High School students. It is happened that this article can add insight to readers. On this occasion, I also want to give my thanks to the teacher because they have given the task of making this article can add in six abstract. Indonesia is one of the countries infected with the COVID-19 pandemic. So, that impact on the community and students cannot meet directly on public place of Indonesia. People began to reduce activities outside the home. Likewise, teaching and learning activities are carried out from home and event. Work is done from home with the aim of reducing COVID-19 epidemic. Keywords: COVID-19 transmissions, distance learning, education. Chapter 1, background. We know that the world is now shaking with the coronavirus. This virus is endemic all aspects of life. Humans are social creatures whose lives are who always interact with others who cannot live alone and need the role of others are now spread to shoot themselves from the life of society, neighbors and friends because of the virus that attacks them. Coronavirus is a virus that attacks the world today. which attacks the respiratory system. This COVID case is spreaded all aspects. It is very worrying. Very worrying. In the process of learning, like at Regina Pacis Bajawa High School, the process of learning is done online, no face to face. The government's efforts in professional learning are carried out online. In this process, parents are forced to support their child's learning process, providing Wi-Fi or filling in data so that the learning process runs smoothly. Parents must provide the required facilities such as buying a telephone, laptop, and so on. On the other hand, in online learning, students feel bored because they do not meet directly with the teacher and friends. On the other hand, also in using telephone in teaching and learning, many students use telephone incorrect, such as not opening the material provided by the teacher but instead opening Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and others. Learning at home, parents play an active role towards their children. Parents must be steadfast and patient in accompanying its child's character. Formulation of the problem. What is the corona or COVID-19 virus? How is the learning process after COVID-19? What is the impact of the coronavirus on Regina Pacis Bajawa High School students? Destination. To analyze how to process learning after COVID-19 and to analyze the obstacles faced by Regina Pacis Bajawa High School after the COVID-19. To analyze the suggestions that can be given so that the online learning process is carried out effectively in the future. Benefits become a source of resources for everyone who reach and become a development for a better learning process. Chapter 2: Study theories and frameworks. Theory review. 1. Learning. Learning is essentially a process of regulating, organizing the environment around students so that I can aid and encourage students to carry out the learning process. 2. Online learning. The term online is online, that is an activity arrayed system that utilizes the internet. Chapter 3. Discussion. Virus corona or severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus is a virus that attacks the respiratory system. This disease due to viral infection is called COVID-19. The coronavirus can cause minor disorders of the respiratory system, severe lung infections, and death. After the COVID-19, students of SMA Regina Pacis Bajawa conduct online lesson. Likewise, the government applies on learning during a pandemic. Therefore, parents are required to continue to accompany their children in the online process. The impact of COVID-19 on Regina Pacis Bajawa High School students is that students are to do face-to-face learning are forced to do online learning. On the other hand, in online learning, students do not open the material given by the teacher, but upon Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, play online games, and so on. Chapter 4. Closing. Although many students and society are not ready, online learning is suspicious of this pandemic, as if it will force people to face current technology developments. Online learning is the most appropriate step in learning activities during a pandemic. Suggestion. Hopes the teacher, students, parents will remain enthusiastic and patient in dealing with problems related to learning carried out during the current pandemic. I hope the pandemic will end soon, so the learning is carried out as before. Bibliography. Aldo G.P. 2020. The impact of COVID-19 on the learning activities of Regina Patis Tubajawa High School students. Process, skill, and learning. Thank you.